Mathematics is like the air we breathe. It flows seamlessly through every aspect of our lives, often unnoticed but undeniably essential. From the bustling market stalls to the classroom chalkboards and the boardroom tables, math is a silent force that connects us all and powers the world around us. Join us as we embark on a journey to new discoveries.
Hey everyone, we are the Powerpuff Group.
I am Coronel Jane Gata Conde.
I am Jillian J. Nada.
And I am Mars from Jason Zadet.
Today, we're on a mission to uncover the magic of mathematics.
Come and join as we roam around the campus.
Chatting with students about how mathematics shapes our everyday lives and its incredible applications in the real world.
Good day, everyone. Now I'm going to interview our president of Jeans Organization. What's your name po, sir?
I'm Brian Hardinero.
And now I have a questions po about sa mathematics po. The first question po is, how mathematics impact your budgeting, specifically you as a student?
For me, speaking on behalf of other students as well, mathematics is really a game changer when it comes to budgeting your allowance. Specifically when you are given, let's say, 100,000 pesos. I mean, 100,000, laki lang. 1,000 pesos lang weekly, no? So, imagine if you would divide that into 5 days, you would have 200 pesos each day. So, wala pa dun yung additional miscellaneous fees sa school. And when, dito papasok yung mathematics, syempre kailangan mo i-budget kung ano yung iaalat mong, sabihin natin cost sa umaga na magagastos mo, pamasahe, or kung namamasahe naman. So, importantly, kapag magbabudget ka, dapat iniisip mo kung alin ba dito yung pagtutuunan mo ng pinakamalaking allotment. And sa mathematics, hindi siya actually kumbaga, pag mathematics na yung usapan, dapat equal distribution kapag budgeting. So, meron dapat sa ganito, meron dapat sa ganyan, para hindi ka na-short. However, in the mathematics, sabi natin, in a sense of mathematics na lang, may mga times na na-short tayo, kumbaga, na hindi natin na nakakalculate yung ibang variable na hindi natin pala alam na dadating, na kailangan natin bayaran, something like that. So, may times na na-short tayo. Pero minsan, kapag, na-foreshadow mo yung mga bagay na yun, syempre, may mas malaki pang gap dun sa allowance mo. Kumbaga may matitira pa, may ipon ka pa. So, dun papasok yung smart budgeting natin, no? So, ako kasi, although I am a scholar, nabibigyan ako ng pera ng bayan, nag-aalat pa rin ako ng, let's say, 1,500 per week. So, yun lang dapat yung magastos ko or less pa dun. Kasi, yung pera, hindi naman siya ganun ka-important sa akin, pero important siya in a sense na kailangan kong magtipid kasi hindi lang yung mga wants ko yung dapat kong bilhin, ganyan, yung mga dapat kong pag-aaral ng pera kasi meron pang other factors katulad sa mga membership fees and other fees.
Thank you po, President.
So, good day. Today, I am going to interview my fellow student here in CNSC Abanyo Campus. So, ma'am, what is your name?
I am Jillian B. Ibana.
So, what program are you in?
I am from Bachelor of Elementary Education, BEd 1A.
So, I have a question for you. Since you are focusing on basic education, as a future educator, in what way you can apply and share your learnings to your future young students?
Yes, of course, as a Bachelor of Elementary Education, which is we focus more on basic education, I can apply my learnings from mathematics in a way that I can teach them, wherein I will apply my learnings from my previous grades, which is when I was in elementary, high school, and as of now na nasa college tayo, yung mga natutunan ko regarding or with the subject of mathematics is ma-apply ko or maibibigay ko sa mga future students ko. And also, syempre, basic ed nga so scope namin lahat ng subject also, which is the subject mathematics. So doon, yung mga natutunan ko ngayon, lalong-lalo na ngayong college, elementary, and nung high school is maa-apply ko in the way na parang magtuturo ako sa kanila ng mga statistical way, how to use the MDAS, the multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction, yung mga basic natin na pag-additional, pag-subtract, and syempre, ang focus nga namin is yung mga elementary, which is grade from 1 to 6. So, syempre, doon ituturo namin yung mga basic mathematics. So, yun, and that way, ma-apply ko as a future educator yung mga natutunan ko.
So, thank you so much, ma'am, Jillian, for your time and effort in answering my question.
Yeah, thank you so much din po.
So good afternoon. I'm here with my fellow Genes organization member. Ate, can you introduce yourself po?
Good afternoon po. I'm Luis Balbilianza from BS Ed 2B.
Okay, may quick question lang ako sa iyo for this afternoon, ate. About siya sa mathematics. So, sa palagay niyo po, why is mathematics crucial for managing resources po like time and money in our daily lives po?
When we think of the word mathematics kasi, syempre, kumbaga, ang kalakip niya ng word ay numbers. And for me, mathematics is crucial in our lives, for us, kasi it keeps us on track with everything. For example, sa time. Syempre, makikita natin yung numbers sa relo. Makikita natin kung we are on track with our schedule. And sa money naman, ang naisip ko is about budgeting. Syempre, malalaman natin if sakto ba yung nailaan nating amount ng money sa gantong bagay. Yun lang po.
And that wraps up our journey into the world of mathematics. From the insights that we've gathered, it's clear that math isn't just about numbers.
It's a powerful tool that drives innovation and shape our daily life. Thank you for those people who shared their thoughts with us today.
We hope this inspired you to see math in a whole new life. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the wonders of the world around you. See you!